50 Shades of Grey broke the box office on Valentine's Day weekend, easily nabbing the #1 spot thanks to the world's obsession with Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele. So we all know that Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson ultimately landed the coveted roles, but did you guys know that there were a handful of Hollywood's finest that almost graced the big screen instead? So right now we are bringing you 5 actresses that got this close to playing Anastasia Steele. Starting with Zac Efron's recent on-screen love in that awkward moment, Imogen Poots. The actress, who is also known for her role in Need for Speed, was named early on as one of the ladies in the mix for the role. Obviously, things did not end up panning out, but fun fact here, Imogen and Dakota Johnson are actually friends in real life and were even spotted out at the mall shopping together in LA recently. Up next is one of our favorites at Clevver. It's Pretty Little Liars star Lucy Hale. So Lucy made it as far as the audition process for the role of Anastasia, but as she told Cosmopolitan, it wasn't what she'd really call the best experience of her life. She told the magazine, quote, "That audition was so uncomfortable. It's exactly what you thought it would be. A big monologue, but very, very sexual. There were some things that I was so embarrassed to be reading out loud, but it's one of those things where you have to commit wholeheartedly or you're going to make a fool of yourself." Moving on to our #3 spot, we have got an Oscar nominee on our hands, people. Yep, it's true. The Theory of Everything's leading lady, Felicity Jones, who originally broke out for her role in Like Crazy before later appearing in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, was one of the names in the hat for Christian Grey's love interest. But from what we hear, producers thought that her age, she's 30 FYI, did not fit in with the role since Anastasia is a 21-year-old college student in the books turned movie. But I kind of think it's safe to say that everything happens for a reason, because Felicity's career could not be any hotter right now. So cheers to that. So guys, let's talk about the younger sis of MK and Ashley, Olsen to be exact. It's Elizabeth Olsen. The actress, who is an indie favorite, has also appeared in some mega budget films like Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and Godzilla. When she was asked by Bullet Media whether or not she would do the movie, she said no 3 times. She elaborated by saying that the books, quote, had a huge impact on society, and then she went on to say that she thought it was great that the women reading the books were really getting into bondage, but obviously Elizabeth wasn't into it enough herself because she did not do the movie. All right, people, we have arrived at #1, and it's time to talk about another young A-lister, Shailene Woodley. Shay, who started on TV in The Secret Life of the American Teenager, has gone on to become a full-fledged movie star, landing the lead role in the Divergent franchise, as well as the lead in The Fault in Our Stars, just to name a few huge movies. E.L. James, the author of 50 Shades, told The Hollywood Reporter that Shailene was one of her early favorites, but sources say that despite the fact that Shay was, quote, game for the nudity in the film, she was too busy with Divergent to take on the part. And guys, those are just 5 of the names that generated some major casting buzz for 50 Shades. But to be honest, there were a ton more. I mean, we didn't even talk about the fan petition to cast Gilmore Girls star Alexis Bledel. So what do you all think about the ultimate choice to go with Dakota Johnson? Are you mad at it or do you love it? Hit us up in the comment section and then click right over here to find out which 5 actors almost played Christian Grey. I'm Jocelyn Davis, and you can always feel free to tweet me. I'm at Jocelyn Davis. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll see you later.